Happy New Year, everybody. It's Kyle Daniels with Vista Sotheby's International Realty bringing you the weekly update for Thursday, January 13th, 2022. It's great to be back. I hope that everybody had a great holiday season. And we're starting off the new year, and I'm not going to do the normal numbers because we don't have a lot of sales data. You know, we're still kind of waking up from the holiday slumber, if you will. But it was a busy holidays. Things were out there. The challenge that everybody's finding right now, and that's what I'm going to dig into right away, is that if you look from Manhattan Beach to Palos Verdes, there's less than 100 single-family homes and detached townhomes on the market. So homes that are independently standing one another from not attached townhomes or condos, but less than 100, and there's less than 20 under 1.6 million. And I think the cheapest house is 1.2 million. So what we saw over the past year was over a 20% increase in prices across the whole South Bay. And what does this year look like? Well, I'm anticipating a lot of the same things. We are starting the year with constrained inventory, and unless things change radically, and they will, we'll see a lot more. We'll probably get into that over 100 listings a week, as we saw as a theme last year, but I don't see any huge rush of new inventory. So what does that mean? If you're a seller, it's a great time to start making plans. I think this is going to be another great year for you to get high prices for your homes. If you're a buyer, you still need a place to live, get your ducks in a row. Talk to your lender. If you're self-employed, it's very important right now to talk to your lender, talk to your accountant, make sure you don't create a tax return that shows little income and then you have problems getting a loan. We are going to see interest rates rise. They're already creeping up. We're over 3% right now for a jumbo 30-year fixed rate. But let's put that in perspective. We're still in the very, very low 3% range right now. Historically, I think my first home I bought, we were at 8%, and that was seller financing with a 15-year mortgage. So that was 20 some years ago. So I want you to think about historically, even though rates, we did see 2.5% last year. Don't expect to see 2% this year, but I think there's still a lot of great value out there. You need a place to live, and if you're paying rent, rents are likely going to go up, especially when all the COVID moratoriums back off, and we're going to see rising rents, and I think buying real estate is a great hedge against that inflation. Let's look at inflation for 1 second. We're definitely in an inflationary period, and about the highest we've seen, at least in my lifetime. And what I want you to consider is if inflation's hovering around 7% and it costs you 3% or 3.25% or whatever it is for your 30-year fixed mortgage, doesn't that almost seem like you're getting money at a discount to the rate? I mean, if you have that money sitting in the bank, you're losing money unless you're making over 7% interest, which you're not, but you can get a mortgage for 3%, low threes, and it's still well below the current rate of inflation. I think that's a great deal if you ask me. So you don't need to hear it from a real estate salesperson, but I do want to give you good advice. If you're thinking about buying or selling, hey, talk to me, talk to your realtor. If you're watching this and you already have a realtor, that's great. Work with the people you know and trust, but I'm here to help give you guidance so you can make the right decision going into 2022. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with hopefully some more numbers under our belt so we can kind of see how things are setting up this year as far as sales go. Have a great weekend.